Alright, hello you lot. Gonna do a little bit of polishing on the old Legend 2, I think. That's what I'll do. But while I'm doing that, I think I'll discuss a few little things with you about what I'm planning to do and exactly what I'm planning to do. Well, as always, every time I get out here, somebody goes and knocks on the door, don't they? So I go and see who's at the door. But yeah, what I'm going to do about this competition, about once I hit my goal on GoFundMe, I want to do a couple of competitions in order to sort of just show my appreciation for you lot, and just a bit of fun for me, because it'll be fun organising a competition and, you know, feeling like I'm doing my bit by giving something to somebody who, hopefully somebody who hasn't got one, or, you know, hasn't got much stuff. But whoever wins, fair enough, you know, brilliant. But what I want to do is I want to give away a Kirby, because I do realise that there's a lot of people, because I do so many different things, there will be some people that have subscribed to me for Kirby videos or just vacuum videos, and then there'll be some people that subscribe to me because of the motorbike videos that I used to do and still do on the odd occasion here and there. And I will be doing more, by the way, in case you're interested in that. But then I also realise some of you are subscribed to me for radio videos, whatever. So I want to do it's no good just doing a vacuum giveaway, a competition, and giving away a vacuum cleaner, because there may be quite a lot of you out there, you know, and you're thinking, oh, I don't want one of them, I'm not interested in vacuum cleaners, you know. So what I'm going to do is the first giveaway, the first competition that I do, I'm going to do it as soon as we hit that goal on the GoFundMe. As soon as that's hit, I'm going to start organising the competition for a Kirby, to win a Kirby. And then once that's done and that's sorted, you know, someone's won that, we'll give it a few weeks, and then I'll go out and I'll get a motorbike. Not quite sure what kind of motorbike it's going to be yet. It will most likely be a mini moto or a mini dirt bike of some kind. I'm not rich enough to be able to give away a full size motorbike yet, but you know, you never know in the future. If this channel actually ever properly takes off. You know, I've been doing this since 2007 now. The 27th of October 2007 was when I posted my first video. I've been posting ever since. I've currently got 1,382 videos on YouTube. If this ever takes off, I'll give away a full-size motorbike. But for the second competition and the second giveaway, I will be giving away a motorbike of some kind. It'll be a brand new one. If it's a mini moto, it'll be a brand new one. I'll go out myself and I'll buy it, and you'll have to run it in yourself and everything. Unless the person who wins it says, I don't want, you know, can you run it in for me, you know, and get it going, in which case I will. But it'll still be in its packing, it'll still be in its box, it'll still be in everything when the person wins it. But that's what I'm going to do for the second competition. The first one will be a Kirby. I've already got the Kirby. It's a Heritage in near mint condition. You know, obviously works and everything. So that's what I'm going to do for that. So there will be at least 2 competitions this summer if we hit that goal. I can only do it if we hit the goal, because that's the only way I'll be able to get enough money. Because the plan I've got is, once I hit the goal, I'll go and get the stuff I need, and then I'm hoping that this channel will kick off a bit more. Like I said, I've already got the Kirby, so that will be a guaranteed competition, and someone will be guaranteed to get that, because I've already got it. But you know, once I've got the gear that I need, hopefully the channel will kick off a little bit more and get a bit more money, and I'll be able to, you know, start doing more giveaways, more competitions, that sort of thing, because I think that'll be fun. It'll be fun to organise as well as fun for you lot to try and win, but it'll be fun for me organising it and me feeling my, you know, I'm doing my bit. I feel like I'll be feeling like I'm doing my bit to, you know, make somebody else happy, and that's what I like to do. If I can make somebody else happy, then I'm happy. That is at the end of the story. At the end of the day, if I've made somebody else happy, then I'm happy. That's the way that I work. That's right. That's what you can follow. If you follow my Twitter, you'll see little hints of what each video is going to be before you actually see the video, because I always tweet, you know, things that I'm doing as I'm filming. And same for Instagram. I've got an Instagram. I can't remember what it is. Just search RustySkull, and you'll see my Instagram. And I'll put up pictures as well. So go and follow me Twitter, follow me Instagram, and you'll get behind the scenes, you know, you get to see behind the scenes of each video. This is seriously starting to get on my nerves a little bit now, because we've got literally, like, I've just walked down the end of this garage, and I don't know, come on, you got to give me some kind of focus. We've got huge cobwebs. I don't know if they're going to show up, I can't see them on the screen. But there's literally a big blanket coming from that toolbox all around there. It's a big blanket. I just walked into it and I was like, what's going on? It's everywhere. And on the other side, it's like that ladder's fallen on it because, well, it just has. There's a massive, like, thick blanket of cobweb all over there. There's a bit more of it. I think it's going to focus. It's kind of, you might better see a bit of it. Some of it's showing up on the viewfinder thing on the screen over there. But yeah, they're everywhere. Now I turn the light on. Oh, you can see a really thick one there. It's kind of getting on my nerves a bit now, because everywhere I go, they're literally, like, I'm walking into them everywhere I go. It's kind of just getting on my nerves. I don't like spiders, but I'm not, like, petrified of them. But I don't like them, especially with the big ones when they creep up on you. If there's a spider and it's just there, you know, I'll happily, like, pick it up with a bit of paper or something. I'm gonna pick up my hands. I don't like them that much, but I'm not really scared of them. I just don't. I'd rather they're not there. But then when you're walking around and everywhere you go is full of spider webs and cobwebs, it gets quite annoying. I'm glad I don't live in Australia, because I know there'll be some of you that going, well, bloody hell, we're in Australia or America and we got them everywhere. You know, you got it easy over there. Probably have got it easy, but I don't like it. And it's only this year. Never happened last year. We've definitely got, look, they're everywhere. Right, while I'm at it, while I'm giving this a clean up, because this is my daily vacuum, this particular Legend 2. And as I've been using it, I've noticed over the past week or so that the switch and the plug, you plug it, you know, where the mains plug goes in, it's come a bit loose. Now, the way you can fix this is very simple. If your one's got the same, there's actually a screw in here that holds it together. If anyone has actually got one of these, by the way, with a lock-in thing and, you know, this little plastic plate that's in really good condition, you know, I'd be interested in buying it while we're at it, because look at my one, it's all ruined. But the way you get to this screw to tighten up your switch and your lock is you just take this little flathead screwdriver under here and carefully pry this up. Carefully, because you might break it, you don't want to be breaking it. That's just a little switch there. Ooh, that goes in there. And then you've got this. You just put that to one side. And then all you got to do is put your thumb under here, or you might need a screwdriver, and peel this up. Because this is held in by those little, like, I don't know what they're called, little clip things. You find the similar design on door cards. It's very dirty under here, because I'd never take it off. There's a load of dirt under there. But anyway, you've got a screw here. Hopefully you can see that little screw. And that is wobbling about. That's what holds that on. So all you got to do is tighten that up. Not loose anymore. Then we can give it a bit of a clean. Get the old wet wipes out. And give this all a bit of a clean around here. I'll incorporate this bit into my polishing so it's nice and polished underneath there. But you know, I think I've only ever taken this apart once when I first got this, and I gave it a bit of a small service. I didn't give it a full service, but I gave it a small one when I first got it. And I think that's the only time I've ever taken this off, so never mind. Right, there we go. Nice and clean now. I'll polish all this bit up, get it all looking nice and shiny. I can't remember if that little red light actually ever works. I don't think it ever does, but never mind. So that's how you fix that anyway. For those of you that might have had a wobbly switch or a wobbly you know, mains connector. One little screw there. Job done. Sweet. Right. I'm not going to sit on it yet. I have to try and jam that down somehow. That pedal like that. Ah, it's not enough. Got to go all the way down. Stroke all the way up. Throttle all the way up, come on. No. It's not having it, is it? Right, let's see if we can get this going, shall we? Here we've got the bearing out of the brush. Now I don't care what anyone says. Now I've had people tell me before, you can't oil them, don't use oil, you can't use oil. In my little oil pot, I've got 10W40 oil. Now this bearing, it was so stiff before that the belt couldn't really turn the brush. The other one's the same. I'm going to oil it. Now I've oiled this now, and it spins nice and freely. So to save buying new bearings, you can oil them up. And what's the worst case scenario, right? If you oil these, and then it, you know, lasts another few days or maybe a couple of weeks, then you have to buy new ones. You know, you have to buy new ones. But if you can get away with not having to buy a new part because you can simply just oil it up, you know, go for it. WD-40 is the same. People say you can't use WD-40, you know, but I would always use 10W40 engine oil, yeah, for doing something like this, because they are going to get a bit hot and they are going to get a bit warm. Engine oil is designed to work in a hot environment in an engine. So it's what I always use. I always use engine oil on parts that are going to get warm and hot. Yeah. So that bearing now, there's a little bit of hair stuck to it because I've got oily hands and it's sticky. But other than that, it's nice, and you can put it back in, put a little cover back on it to stop too much dirt getting in there, and then put it back in, and you'll be well away. You'll be perfect. There'll be nothing wrong with it. Do the other side and you'll be hunky-dory, trust me. Just oil them up, my friends. Well, I think the problem was we didn't have any petrol in there, so I'm currently siphoning a little bit of petrol out of the bike, putting it in that can. then I'll put it in the thing, but I think we're bone dry, unfortunately. Nothing in there at all, it's all evaporated. Look at that. I think it's showing up, it's everywhere. I've brushed away, there was a big blanket going across here. I've brushed it away now and what's left is underneath. But it was everywhere, man. Bloody spiders. Oh. Every time, you know, every couple of weeks I get rid of them, brush them away, and then they just come back. Now we've got an old, this was a Qualtex belt. These Qualtex belts are rubbish. Don't buy aftermarket belts. I can tell you that from experience. Qualtex belts are no good. They just slip and they smell of burning all the time. They're no good. Don't buy them. Spend the extra bit of money and get yourself a nice Kirby one and get the ribbed ones. Now you probably can get ribbed Qualtex ones, but they're still no good. I don't care. I don't like Qualtex ever since they deleted my account, so don't like them anymore. They can go away. But anyway, new belt. It shall be hunky dory by the time I've finished. I need a new fan though, because the fan's smashed up. I forgot to press record, but it runs. But I forgot to press record. Got a bloody snail on the light. Look. This thing's got to go, man. It's got to go. Right, this is as much as I'm going to do for today. It's nice and shiny now. Don't know if it's going to show up, but I managed to get most of it. There's still some bits that I didn't quite get to, but my fingers were starting to hurt, and that one's starting to rub away and started to bleed. So I decided to leave some of it, but I've got the bits that you see. There's still a scuff I need to remove. Where is it? There. I need to remove that. I don't know how that managed to get there. But there's still a few bits I need to do on it. I need to replace the cable because it's got a hole in it, and if you touch it while it's on, you get a bit of a zap. So I need to fix that. I need to put a new fan in it because well, someone used it. I don't know who used it. Well, I do know, but somebody used it while I was out. I know someone used it because it was put back in the cupboard the wrong way round. See? And they must have sucked something up a bit hard, because when I went to use it the next time I noticed it was making a bit of a funny vibration and a bit of a noise, a bit of a whistling noise. I looked at the fan, big chunk out of one of the blades, one of the fins. So I need to put a new fan on it, which I will do in due time. They're about 30 quid, so I'll have to wait a little while until I can get that, and the cable's about 30 quid. No, the cable's 20 quid, so that's 30, 60, that's 70 quid there that need spending on it. So I'll have to just wait. It is my daily vacuum, but I've got plenty of other ones I can use as a daily. I might have to get the classic down or something down from the loft and use that as a daily for a while. Got a couple of heritages up there. Might get one of the heritages down and give that a bit of a use. Yeah, so the link's going to be in the description. As for all my videos for my GoFundMe page, please go over and check it out and hopefully leave a donation. The reason I keep telling you, you know, all about what my plans are, you need to know what I'm doing. You know, if someone's saying, can you help me out, can you donate some money so that I can do something, you want to know what that is, because you're going to be like, well, why am I going to give this money to this person and not know what it's for? So, you know, that's why I tell you what my plans are. I really want to grow. I want to grow the channel. My aim with everything is to just grow higher and higher and higher. There's always somebody better than you. That's what I believe. No matter what you do or who you are, there's always somebody better. But then you have to try and be better than them. But there's always someone better than you, so you just keep going higher and higher. And that's what I want to do. So, you know, and by giving things back to you, giving motorbikes to you lot, and doing competitions, I'm giving something back. So if you'd go over there and please leave a donation and like and subscribe to my channel, because that helps as well, then you're brilliant people. Sweet. Thank you, everyone.